Johannesburg is spotless for the G20 summit because thousands of immigrants have been all swept away into detention. Now the world sees a clean, world-class African city, but the immigrants see cages. Now for the detail of the story, watch the video till the end and let's do South Africa, Mzanzi for sure.
Engaboza bajendanwa ekindo muga mukuru baba besubwa omugabe wankore rubambasi nyakusinga.
So much fun, guys.
Akabatuma basingo manyatu batanama baba besubwa ekinde bakunde ayiranga ninku.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Foreigner. I am a foreigner from East Africa, Uganda. Well, for some good time, I've been doing vlogs about foreigners and telling you that I'm a foreigner from East Africa, Uganda. Well, my vlogging journey started from South Africa, Johannesburg. Actually, it started from Port Elizabeth, Mayfair, Eastern Cape. Then I relocated to Johannesburg before I finally came back home. So now my life was really good, was really amazing, was lacquer in South African way to say it. But now, as an immigrant, I had a choice to make, a very big one actually. I was an illegal immigrant in South Africa for 5 years, from 2019 to 2025, mid-2025. And yeah, I really had a good ride, a very good ride. I learned so many lessons. But today, guys, we're going to talk about G20 and what it has come with. G20 for immigrants will be remembered for decades. It will be named maybe a nightmare or even worse, because what is happening with G20 or what is happening with immigrants about G20 is so crazy. I think there is an operation called Broom. I want to show you a couple of videos of what is happening in South Africa right now because of G20. The security forces, immigration to be specific, and police, or JMPD, Johannesburg Metro Police Department, is trying to clean the city of Johannesburg or South Africa at large by arresting each and every immigrant in South Africa. And you know, there's so many illegal immigrants in South Africa, but now the rate at which they are arresting or hunting them down is so crazy. Now, a friend of mine sent me a couple of videos and also voice notes of what is really happening. He tells me that now he can't go out for now 3 days because he's afraid of being arrested. And also, even if you don't move out, immigration goes door by door, knocking and trying to get inside the house to see who is there, their papers and stuff like that. That's so crazy, man. I did a couple of videos ago, sometimes telling you guys, if you are an immigrant, illegal or legal in South Africa, please take a break. First go back home, man. First go back home, because what is coming is more than fire. Now G20 has come and what is going on is crazy. Anyway, guys, firstly I want to ask you, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, watch the video till the end, and drop a comment. Tell me what you think about the videos. Firstly, let's first do these 2 videos, and then I will now return and do my reaction.
Operation New Broom has swept through Mayfair in Johannesburg, recording our biggest successes yet. 391 suspected illegal immigrants were arrested as Home Affairs continues our work to go community by community and street by street to restore the rule of law in our immigration system. Our message is clear. If you are in South Africa illegally, self-deport now before we catch and deport you and ban you from ever entering South Africa again.
Guys, what you've just heard and seen is Operation Dudul. I'm so obsessed with Operation Dudul. Is Operation New Broom. Now the gentleman who was speaking is the Honorable Minister for Immigration by the names Leon Schreiber. Leon Schreiber is a new immigration department minister, is the minister for immigration in South Africa. And as you could hear clearly, he said they have a new operation called New Broom that is operating and is hunting down suspected illegal immigrants. So now this means if you're legal or illegal, they will arrest you first, then the verification or trying to find if you're legal or illegal illegal comes later, but the arrest is the first priority. Now for an immigrant in South Africa, I told you guys already, you have to hide, you have to to leave South Africa as soon as possible, because it doesn't matter if you're legal or illegal, because the arrest will come, and the way it is conducted, it doesn't matter, man. It's so crazy, man. It's so I had an opportunity to be arrested by immigration or home affairs in South Africa when I was in Eastern Cape, and it was crazy. That morning I was going to the gym, and then an immigration van stopped me. I hesitated, I ran, and I was carrying a laptop. I couldn't throw it down, but I couldn't overrun a car, because firstly, South African streets are demarcated, are very well arranged. You cannot run, you can run, but you cannot hide, literally. But anyway, based on what the Honorable Minister was saying, they started with Mayfair. And actually, you know what's very funny? I lived in Mayfair for the last 6 months before I left South Africa, so I know very well. Anyway, let's first see another video about Mayfair, and I'll tell you more about Mayfair.
Yes, some BTs. Atakumuzi paje ndio kwa kumuzi wao machakuleta na make plan make plan kijipate kwa hapa jigera au kwenda naye kuja bwana ni polisi ya kwa
yeah, guys, this is what is happening. These guys are on top of houses. They are on top of their residential areas, and on top of their houses where they rent, because now they have been ambushed. All the streets are closed up by immigration and police in Johannesburg. So the only option they had is to either hide in their houses, under their beds, in the washrooms, or climb the rooftop, or climb and hide on top of the roof. But you know, South Africa is crazy. If they're hunting you, man, they will hunt you. They will go down the rabbit hole to find you. And actually, they did. So based on the video, you could hear this guy speaking as someone who lived in South Africa for some good time. I can literally tell that these are Malawians. These are my brothers and sisters from Malawi. So they could. I had a few words talking about making a plan. So making a plan is literally bribing an officer. And this time round, not everyone that is arrested is going to be deported or is going to be arrested forever. They have to make a plan. They have to bribe the immigration officers or the police officers, and later they will be released. But you know what? Sometimes these arrests happen like an ambush. You're not prepared for them. So literally, you don't have money with you, or even someone who will help you or who would have helped you doesn't have money with them. So literally, if you don't have money or you don't have a plan, you cannot make a plan. So that means you're gonna rot in jail or be deported. If you're lucky enough, you'll be deported. But most especially, there's no deportation. They will be arrested and detained for a long time. Now that's crazy, man. That's crazy, because now you see, there's so many Malawians living in South Africa, and you know what's crazy? Malawi is visa free to South Africa, but they overstay, and then they make their stay illegal. And sometimes, because it's very hard, life is very hard in South Africa, for you to come for 3 months and then go back and then make your stay in South Africa legal, because even the transport itself is gonna be hard to find. So anyway, let's first see another video in the detention centers, because now it's funny, because people, when people find themselves in this situation, they end up losing hope and say, oh man, F it, let me record myself, because this is for memories. Because even myself, when I was arrested by the immigration officers, I managed to record myself, but unfortunately I lost the footage. But this is what some of the guys recorded from the detention centers. Guys, see what our brothers are going through, man. And this is Africa. These are black Africans. Man, you have all the reasons to stay in your country and make it a better place, man. You don't need to go to South Africa and hustle like this, man. This is not a hustle. So guys, these are some of the detention centers where more foreigners have been detained or have been piled up. And I would say this is not pretty much like the prisons, or yeah, pretty much the prisons. These are like detention centers, like let's say like, I would say like refugee camps or stuff like that. So at this time, you're put in these places before your belongings or like phones and stuff like that are taken off of you. So here they still have the chance to use their phones and stuff like that. So that's why they record. But being detained or arrested in South Africa is so crazy, man. It's so horrible that you don't want to be in such a situation. Well, for my 5 years stay in South Africa, I was so lucky that I was never detained or put in detention centers or in prison or cells or whatever. But I've heard stories that I mean, we all know South Africans, we all know the South African society. There are so many gay people or homosexuals. So if you happen to find yourself in a detention center or in a prison, maybe you will be defied or raped by homosexuals or stuff like that. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's one of my biggest fear about being arrested in South Africa. I always pray to God that I shouldn't be arrested in South Africa, because man, what if that happens, man? Because I mean, I told you a story. If you're roaming around the streets in South Africa, maybe you go clubbing and stuff like that, you come across these gay people. They don't kind of be bad or rude, but sometimes, I mean, they can hit on you, and your response will determine how they behave. So you can literally understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, guys, this is South Africa for you, man. It's crazy. I want to continue to say this to all my brothers, my immigrant brothers. I mean, South Africa is a very nice country, but I want to tell you for sure, man, for sure, there's no better country than your country. I mean, maybe we can pardon my brothers from Congo. Somalia is also stabilizing. It can be a little bit better, or it can be home, because home is home, man. Home is home. There's no place like home. But besides Congo, Somalia and Libya, I think, and a few, Burundi also, but the rest of the African countries are good, man. If a country is your home, man, it will be home. I mean, look at this. I'm at home now. I can hold my phone, do some vlogs, I mean, run errands, I mean, go graze the cows, water them or feed them. I mean, I feel good. I have a good time. I'm only struggling with my network and stuff like that, because I mean, the service providers for these networks are foreign companies. They don't care about the services they give to us. So hence we have these poor services. But anyhow, besides this, I mean, life is good. Life is good as I live it in Uganda. In my country, I really have a good time. We're soon going for elections. I mean, no stress, no much stress. Because I lived in South Africa, but I lived almost in fear every day. You could work in Uber Eats, get some money, but you don't enjoy your money unless you give up on worries, you give up on stress, and you'll be like, okay, whatever comes, let me do this. Whatever comes, let me go out partying, let me go clubbing, let me have a girlfriend. I mean, but the moment your friends phone you and tell you that so-and-so has been arrested, is when the reality kicks in, and you'll be like, oh man, when is my turn? I better run back home and sleep or hide or do what, or gather up with my colleagues, so that when I'm arrested, someone knows, or a group of people know, or someone can help me get home, or someone can get me deported safely, or something like that, or someone can make a plan, South African plan. But without that, man, it's a dead end. It's a dead end. So I say this to all my friends in South Africa, especially immigrants, man. The best thing you can do is go back home. I know people who have lived in South Africa for over 20 years and have been like, oh man, I can never go back to Uganda. I can never go back to my country. South Africa is a very good home. I've got a wife, I've got kids and stuff like that. But the moment you get arrested, or the moment you... Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not trying to hate on South Africa, but I'm only telling you the truth. Life is so lacquer when you live in your country. It doesn't matter how much you earn. It doesn't matter how the infrastructure is. I mean, if you get used to it, I mean, home is home. There's no place like home. Anyway, in closure, I want to show you this video of, I would say these are South Africans, but I would like to think that these are Zimbabweans talking about blaming South Africa security or forces for doing what they are doing and stuff like that. I would like to think these are Zimbabweans, even when I agree that some South Africans can stand and fight for immigrants. Anyhow, guys, tell me what you think about the story of G20 and the nightmare that came over immigrants, man. Seeing brothers and sisters, women with their babies over the roof, hiding away from immigration, man. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And I saw a video of these huge trucks, immigration trucks in South Africa. They are called magumba. They're very big and long. They're like buses, but they're trucks. And these are moving cells. They have partitions where they arrest 1 or 2 people in one partition. There's so many partitions in one truck. So I mean, that's a mobile cell. That's a mobile prison. We used to call it magumba in South Africa. I saw it and I was like, I had goosebumps because, man, yes, that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare for sure. But anyhow, guys, you know what's funny? When I first left South Africa, when I arrived in Uganda around late July, I still had that trauma of police arrests. So I first spent like for the first 3 days in Kampala. I didn't walk outside. I didn't move outside that much because I was scared. What if I get arrested by police? What if I get arrested by immigration? And I knew this is my home. I mean, this is my country. We speak all the same languages and stuff like that. But I still had that thing, that fear is from South Africa. But now I'm used to it, man. Oh man. Remember, it was just 5 years away from home. I was only 5 years. But I have a brother who also came back home. He had been 20 years in South Africa. I mean, I can only imagine what he's been through, man. But anyhow, guys, from me to you, love and respect. Well, firstly, in closure, I would like to apologize for not uploading videos. I mean, I've been struggling with this bloody Airtel network, struggling to upload videos. I haven't uploaded videos in 3 weeks because the network is messed up, it's effed up. I mean, it's so Indian. I mean, Airtel is an Indian-owned company, so they don't care about Ugandans and good service. That's why I've not been uploading videos. Well, today I'm gonna give it another shot to try upload. If it fails, I'm gonna change the network. Yeah, Airtel Uganda, you are so much effed up. Anyhow, guys, in closure, watch this video about what South Africans were saying. And if you were meant to comment, if you like to comment, tell me what you think about the situation in South Africa. But all I say in closure, guys, you should respect South Africa, you should leave South Africa, you should go love and build your countries more than you were doing in South Africa, because you're not doing South Africans a favor, because they don't feel like they need you, and also at your home they're missing you. So you're not building South Africa, neither are you building your country. Now in closure, I would like to say, doubt anything else, doubt everything in this world, but one thing for sure, God is great.
All foreign national countries, they must know what South Africa has turned into. South Africa they have invested in your countries. It's high time you start taking them out of your countries, because they are harassing your people in this country.
No. I think we need to reconsider and speak to this crooked JMPD, this crooked Santiago, this crooked policemen who extort our fellow African brothers in the name of ID passport. Every day our fellow Africans are being chased around everywhere in the city of Joburg. I wish this video will go all over Africa and all over the world. The police in this country, JMPD, SAPS, they extort the people of Africa like they are not their people. They are not human beings. And they know what they do. They trade. They've never done criminal activity.
They don't even have criminal.
But they take advantage of us on a daily basis. We don't know for who we are going to cry to. Please, the Lord is not here to save us. Please, you government people.
Why it's very important for me to say I'm a South African, because I can see what is happening here. They are saying it's only Nigerians they are trading here, which is not only Nigerians. We are trading in these villas. Our kids, they are eating in these villas. So when they want to take away villas, what they want us to do? They want us to go and steal. They want us to go and do bad things outside. Is it government going to feed our kids when they are taking away this stand? Okay, it's fine when they are saying that Nigerians, they can't trade in these villas, but when we have a permit in South Africa, what is the meaning of permit? The meaning of permit is that you are allowed to trade to the country you are. We are South African. Do we need a permit to trade here? Do we have IDs? So how does they know it's only Nigerians they are trading here? How does they know? Guys, what they are doing is not fair. These all people, police, JMPD, even everything what is happening here, they are also South African like us.
Seeing our metro people, so taxi drivers association, you people are very violent. We are not going anywhere. It must be a war. War will come. These foreigners, they're not quiet because they don't want to talk. But if they want war, they will get the war.
Yes, we are a lot of South Africans here, and when we went to apply for the permits, that was 2004 around October, they said you must have an ID, you must have a passport.